go back to Coachella and the amazing, wonderful things it is. Yeah, so if you don't actually have a VIP wristband and can go into certain areas, I'm gonna say, if you have dietary restrictions like we do, good luck. Because they'll say something's gluten-free and you're like, yes, I want to go to the noodle place, it's gluten-free. You get there and the only thing gluten-free is the coleslaw. Did it look like I walked across the entire Coachella field to eat coleslaw?
Yeah.
So, heads up. Can't find the menu either. They don't show you the menu. If I knew the menu, do you think I would have walked this far?
It was also way too hot before this to eat anything hot. Absolutely not.
So, anyway, well now we're vibing.
Waiting for Benson Boone. Waiting for us to go see him.
Waiting for us to get up, to go walk over to Benson Boone.
David? Perfection. His little sister?
That was so cute.
Most adorable thing ever. Most wholesome thing at Coachella.
Missing Benson Boone to eat her acai bowl.
Been doing better than the last 4 cold Decembers I recall. But I'm losing. Please stay. I want you, I need you, oh God. Don't stay. It's beautiful. I put a gun against his head. I pulled my trigger, now he's dead. My second album will be coming out June 20th. Oh my God! 25, and it is called American Heart. Look at him! And this is American Heart.
Okay, so it is like pitch black and can't see anything. It's giving like Halloween Fright Fest. If any of you have ever been, that is what it's giving right now. People are walking with no thoughts behind their eyes. Drug usage, crazy work. Oh, it's unfocused. It told me it was like, you gotta stop talking about this.
Oh, careful.
Point made, point right there. We're back.
Yes.
Okay, recap for you. My voice is gone.
Mine's here.
Bruno Mars did not show up.
Big disappointment.
Okay, context. We were in the front, like railing front, to see Glow. Okay, an hour early because rookie mistake. We thought we were so busy looking at our schedule, like our set schedule that we made ourselves, like the people we wanted to see, that we didn't check like the actual set lists of like people who go on when it's not the person you're
like who was at that venue, like
so
place.
We're just assuming based on our actual schedule, like okay, like, she's next, like
there's a break,
like we could literally just sit here and frolic. Food, sat down, we're like, okay, after who was performing? Lisa was performing. We're like, people are gonna leave, we'll go in, get the railing, and then we'll just sit down and wait there. Theory, great idea. However, once we got there, we were like, man, no one is sitting. Like, everyone was standing, getting closer and closer to the front, and we were like...
They were building a bell.
They were building a bell, like, and this guy next to us kept being like, he, and saying he, and we were like, he, she, like, what in the world? FaceTime my brother. We're telling him, bro, Gorilla's about to go on, like, we're so excited, blah, blah, blah. And then I literally kept gaslighting, like, us.
Yeah.
Every time they made, like a noise happen and was about to, like, start, I was like, they're just testing the set.
Everyone's screaming and we're like, guys.
They're testing the set.
Why are you screaming? It's not starting for an hour.
They're testing the set. And then all of a sudden, this guy named Yeet comes out. Have no clue who this man is.
An aggressive set.
And mind you, he actually respectfully to that man, worse set. Because it was just a giant bell. He's just this little tiny person on the bottom, running back and forth the stage. Like, there was no dancers, no anything. His auto-tune was crazy loud. The speakers muffled. It was just like one count after the other of just negatives. And I was like, what in the world? And then I look around, look behind me, thinking there's gonna be like people moshing, doing anything. No, I turned around, everybody was as confused as us. And then you start to figure out that, oh, these people are here for Glorilla. Like, everyone was there. Like, okay, not everyone. There were a few people who were there for Yeet. And then, so after that, we were like, Lady Gaga. Now, pause. I love Lady Gaga. Lady Gaga is great. As a kid, watching her, I'd be like, man, I want to experience, like, a wild Lady Gaga concert. Because her visuals are insane. The storyline she does with her performances are so cool. I don't want to go to Lady Gaga. But if I'm being honest with myself, I didn't necessarily want to go to Lady Gaga for Lady Gaga. I had this feeling, or I guess a lot of hope, that Bruno Mars, my man who is not my man, would be there singing Die With A Smile with Lady Gaga. That is why we left our front row seats. That would have been for Mustard.
When everyone else was staying for Mustard.
When everyone else was staying for Mustard. Like, we had the perfect view to watch Mustard. When you are like where we were, you were at the railing. To get the railing, you have been there for hours.
And like, literally, Lisa ended, everyone was bolting out. We were walking in, and we got the last spot on the rail right after her session ended. So we had been there.
So if you have VIP, you are not going to get like that front railing that you think you're going to get with all your friends. You're like, we're going to be in the front for this. Unless you're missing other artists you have planned to see. Because in order for us to have gotten even further when we were, because we were on the rail, but we were on the side rail. That's still really close.
Yeah, the VIP was in front and we were at the rail.
And we were at that rail. But there's another side where we could have been like really close.
In front of the stage.
Like in front of the stage rail. I'm so tired. In front of the stage rail. But we didn't get there because we would have had to watch. We would have to been there early for Lisa's performance.
Yeah.
Like, do you understand? Like, that's insane. And during Lisa's performance, we were at Benson Boone.
Beautiful.
So it's like you would have to, like, if you really, really want to be in the front for certain things, like, you're going to be missing some artists.
Will be us tomorrow.
And tomorrow,
T-Pain.
that is going to be us. Because T-Pain is happening and we're locking in because...
we made our mistake once.
Yeah. Oh, also, to make a long story short, we left our front row seats and went to Lady Gaga, where, mind you, it was like, I don't even know how many thousands of people there. Like, insert picture here. I probably won't, but insert picture here. Like, the little spiral-y thing. I don't know what it's called, but it's like a colorful spiral thing at Coachella. We were like technically back there. Like, that's how far the crowd went. Yeah. And it expanded outwards. Like, for Gaga, it was insane. And we kept maneuvering like forward because I was like,
halfway almost.
Almost halfway. And then we stopped. Like, she played some of her bops that were great.
We had like 3 songs we knew.
Yeah. And before, first of all, grew up listening to Christian and gospel music. I was not allowed to listen to any other music. So the only Gaga music I knew was from middle school dances that they played, which were her more popular songs. As I got older, I'd just keep playing those because there was like, your 2000 to 2010 hits. And I was like, these are bangers right here. Yeah. So those are the only songs I listened to her. Like her old discography, whatever.
Same.
So all her new stuff, it was good, don't get me wrong. But it was like, I didn't know any of the words. I didn't know anything.
I grew up listening to country.
And so we wouldn't have Mustard. We knew all the songs he's produced. And he
literally showed up, knew the song was playing, and we were like, it's okay, we can stay back in the crowd, like, at the edge. And then we realized it was Roddy Ricch on the stage.
Yeah.
And then they came out with Ballin'.
Oh my gosh.
And we ran.
Then Ella May came to the stage, booed up. We got even closer. Then Loki kind of gaslit everyone, tricked everyone a little bit because we thought Tyler, the Creator, was coming out, and he made it seem like he was coming out.
Yeah,
so people
even more
ran, right? But it was like every song, like song after song after song after song after song, we knew because that's like the type of music we listen to. So it's like the only reason we genuinely left for Lady Gaga, even though, because like she wasn't really like someone we really wanted to see like that. Like we went, and she was such a good friend about it, with the slightest chance that we would see Bruno Mars.
I had hope. I wanted to see her cry.
I wish I could have recorded my reaction.
I was ready when the song came on to record you.
Didn't, because we were crouched down, like on the ground, because I was tired. I was done. I didn't know any of these songs. They were good, but me, myself, and I'm gonna sit down. I'm gonna just bob my head and move on. She played the first key on the piano, and I got up so fast, and I was like, this is it. This is Die With A Smile. Like, and everyone's like trying to figure out what the song is. I was like, this is Die With A Smile. I knew it. And she starts singing, and I'm like, oh my gosh. Bruno's coming out. His part goes, and she just sings like a different run, and I'm like, okay, like hopes are still there, because then she pauses for like a long time when like his note would come back again. And I'm thinking she's about to be like, I'd like to introduce like one of my good friends to come out to finish singing the song with her. No!
No, just
The song, she doesn't even sing the full song.
like 30 seconds.
It was like barely that. I was like, we're going mustard, like I don't care. I'm grateful that she played Die With A Smile at the time she did, because I was only there for Bruno, and I found out really quickly that he was not there.
It was a very interesting performance though. His character.
Yeah, her, no knock on her performance. It was a beautiful performance.
If she knew her music.
She's an artist.
Yeah.
Like, I was so impressed. But I genuinely just like Poker Face, Alejandro, Bad Romance,
which was at the end.
Are the 4 songs that I truly know.
Didn't play
and
Applause.
Telephone.
She didn't play Telephone or Applause. That we heard it.
So we're at Mustard. Mustard set ends. Beautiful. It was magnificent.
Coachella, thank you so much.
Anyway,
Yeah.
so we'll be back for day 2. And also, side note, I don't understand how people waste so much money. Here's what I mean. You paid this much money for this ticket, and I get like paying this much money and being like, I don't want to see that artist. I don't know. Okay, great. You're showing up at 8 p.m., bro. 8 p.m. And you don't have a VIP wristband. You're not getting sponsored to be there.
Yeah, crazy.
And people are like, it was so hot, it was so hot. Yeah, it was like a little hot. Yeah, it was uncomfortable. Yeah, am I slightly biased because we did go to school in Arizona and she lives here? Sure.
Yeah.
But like we can't admit like it was hot.
I mean, we were sweating.
It was muggy and we were.
It wasn't as bad if you find the shade in.
Yeah. But yeah, anyway. We'll be back for day 2.
Yes.
Hopefully.
Yes.